Hi everyone, I've been doing more flowers and this time it is the fantasy flower. You get 3 plates, you get this big size and then you get a medium and a small. And yes, I was lazy, I didn't feel like picking all that out, so it's going to stay gross like that. And I'll show you the kinds that I made. I just made a few colors. So I just got scraps. I always make flowers with my scraps. So that's the kind with all 3 layered. I didn't end up using the metal stamens for these, although for the bigger size, I think I could have gotten away with using it, but I didn't do it on these. Maybe I should have, but I didn't. So here's, again, the ones with all 3 layered on top. And then I made one with just 2 of the medium layers. And then, oh my God, I love these the best. These are just the smallest one, and I layered up 3. I think they're so cute, and they're little, so when you need something little, you have that. And then I did a few in pink right here. I just did those 3, all layered, all 3 sizes. And then I made a bunch of tiny ones, just the smallest piece, and I layered it up in 3. So then I did all these. So cute, aren't they? So let's make one together. I'll do one up with all the 3 layers so that you can see. Let me just kind of get these and just put them over here. All right. Don't mind my mat. It's got all hot glue on it and everything. Let me turn the glue gun on. That would help. I'm going to just put my dye away very quickly. It'll come right back because I have to let that heat up now. I wasn't thinking of it. And then I think I'm going to bore you people. My next video coming soon is probably going to be the edge flower, which is this. So it looks like you get 2 sizes here. It looks like you get a large and a small, but I don't know. There could be another piece in here. So let's check, because sometimes when you order things from Erica, there's like another piece inside the packaging. I don't know, this looks like only 1 piece to me. Let me see. Yeah, this is only 1 piece. Okay. Sometimes she has 2 pieces of paper and things are layered inside, So yeah, that's the size there. So I'll probably do some with these 2 layers and then 3 layers of this size and 3 layers of that size. You can play around with it. So that's what I'll probably end up doing next. I also got poinsettia flowers and stuff, but actually I should get a start on those too, because I'm going to need those for Christmas. But anyway, all right, let me get this. Let me get my little thing. I'm glad I'm using these up. I had them forever. And they're iridescent and they're really, really pretty, although I'm sure you can't see. Let me see. Nah, you can't tell. They just look blah. But in person, they're all different colors. They're, iridescent. Aurora Borealis, whatever. All right, so here we go. Let's do these. Just curls right up. That was the large. This is the medium. And then this is the teeny tiny one. I've seen people where they actually leave the flower like that. I've gotten some flowers for some people and they were all rolled up like, You could do it however you want. I just like to have mine to have a little bit of dimension so they're not flat, but not so much that, you know. I don't know if my glue gun is ready, so I might just do this with regular glue. Regular art glitter glue. I don't know, let me see. Oh, it is ready. Okay. Right. I have to get a new one of these. I'm wondering if this happens to anybody else. I'll show you in a second what I mean. I'm just going to layer that. Okay. Does anyone else have this Surebonder and it's got the precision tip at the end of it? And they've had to get multiple of them. This is now my second one. I'm going to have to get a third one because the little precision piece that comes out, this thing is always falling on the floor the way I have it set up over here. I don't have a good setup for my glue gun. I just leave it on like this little book, you know, over here on the right. And sometimes the wire, like I knock the wire, I hit the wire and it comes crashing down. And that little bit always breaks off. And so now I have to get another one. I've been dealing with this, but I got to get another one. And it's really good for like little small things like that. You know, you just want, you know. And I'm wondering if that has happened to anyone else. Now it's in there. I see it. I might possibly be able to pull it out with a tweezer. Let's see. But you know, the other thing is it's already broken. So even if I could pull it out, I don't think it'll work. Like, I don't think that'll do any good. Let me see. Let's perform an operation here. While I have you, this will be interesting. Let's see if I can pull that out. Nah, I can't pull it out. Of course, I could have tried it when it wasn't on, so I wouldn't get that glue. But no, I couldn't fix it. So I got to buy another one. I'm just wondering if that has happened to anybody else. Right, so let's layer this up really good. All right, and then I just press down, boop, like that. Let's add some glue to this. Okay. All right. Let's get my pokey tool. When I get these out, I kind of drag them to get that sticky part off of them. I don't know if anyone else does that. This is what I do. Can I put you down a little bit? I kind of grab it and I kind of just pull it like this. And now I know you're asking, well, why are you doing that? Because sometimes the glue, because these are all connected to each other, they're not just on there individually. Sometimes you'll see those little bits off the side of it hanging off the flower, and that irks me. So now I just pull it off. All right. I just do that. Now, if they weren't all connected, no problem. But I know when I try to pull it off, sometimes, you know, that bit comes off with it. And then you can see it on the side. And it's aggravating. And see, it's still even though the sticker stuff's off, it's still, you know, still on there. So you still have the residue on there. All right. And there we have it. Another cutie patootie. And you know, art glitter glue dries clear. You don't have to worry about that. See, you never have to worry about the glue showing. It dries clear, you know. No worries. So that is my little tutorial on the, what was it? What did I say it was? The Heart Fantasy flower? Did I say that? No. Is it? Let me see. Damien said they look like little fish. No. It's just called Fantasy Flower from Scrap Diva Designs. Anyone's interested, here's her info. And if you make any videos, just always put hashtag Scrap Diva so everybody can see what you made. You should get on her email list because when she has sales, she'll let you know in an email and you can go and shop and get some money off, okay? There you go. I love it. I love her stuff. I love her stuff. But anyway, that was the flowers for today. So thanks for watching Happy Crafting, and I will catch you all next time. Bye.